Hey, all gravity, any day above ground, live it. Hope you're having a fantastic start to your Tuesday. Maybe you celebrated presidents. We don't know. We don't care. Do your thing. But we had to, since it is President's Week, we might as well. We got some content lined up for you this week about presidents. And yes, the Constitution series will be back on Friday now that we got the computer fixed. And you're going to get a twofer. You're going to get two videos. Good morning to the room on the Second and the Third Amendments. The reason why we're going to do content on presidents this week is because I came across a post yesterday on X about Barack Obama and how he had no scandals for 8 years. And I'm saying to myself, 8 years ago, everybody showed his scandals. Why are y'all still trying to tell this lie? But we understand. They want to make their president as clean as they can make it. Doesn't work, but okay. They said 8 years, no scandals, and got community noted to hell. Shout out to Torian for linking me to the actual update. That was funny. Now we all know Obama. He was the ultimate Manchurian candidate. He was suave. He talked well. He could sell salt to a slug for most people. But of course, his presidency was without incident. I mean, hell, his first week in office, he bombed the Middle East. Now, people will say, oh, that was left over from Bush. That was just his edict. Whatever. He could have stopped it. He had the sway. The man literally got a Nobel Peace Prize for just getting elected president. No accomplishment. They even admitted it. So before you Democrat shills walk up in here and try to tell me he actually did something to warrant that, even Pulitzer admitted they just gave it to him because he got elected as president. We know what the real reason was, but and I could go there today. Did y'all forget that he had Gaddafi deleted, which started open air slavery in Libya? It's been going on now for almost 14 years. And all he could do when confronted with it was first say, I'm not going to talk about it, then said, I apologize. That was an unintended circumstance. People being trafficked, that was an unintended circumstance, and you did nothing about it. Okay, that's fine. Did y'all forget about the Associated Press being spied on? Did y'all forget about that? He admitted it after lying and saying that he didn't do it. Did y'all forget about that? You did. I know you did. But the big one, and it dovetails into what we're going through now. The man literally sold guns to the Mexican cartel. Guns they confiscated in this country, they sold to cartels, who then brought it back over here. And one of those guns was used to kill two policemen. And did you think Obama took excuse me responsibility for that? Nope. What did he say? It didn't happen. Okay. They showed him the proof. He still denied it. They showed him even more proof. What did he end up doing? Well, that's on Eric Holder, not me. And Eric Holder, I'm sorry, was forced to resign. And that's why we got Susan Rice. That see you next Tuesday. So I love how they're trying to romanticize this man just because Trump's back in office. We love it. Where were y'all when Biden was doing this? Where were you? I'm sorry, I gotta get gas. So you know, so y'all just gonna hear my voice. You ain't gonna see me. So give me a second. Where were y'all? I want to know this. Everybody want to lie for this man, but don't want to tell the truth, and I don't get it. Democrats, I know you're in a free fall right now. If y'all think y'all gonna run that man again, y'all are crazy. You're not falling for it. But y'all are very well versed. Why don't y'all tell me some of these other scandals that he had? Oh boy, come on. Ooh, 70%. Ooh, 70 cents off. Yeah, we gonna do that right there. No, I hate Kroger grass. We gonna do that. We use that 70 off. Ugh, my bad. Yes, Africa suffered under Obama. Don't tell them that though. They're gonna get upset at you. They spit on that man's name now. They're not gonna tell you that. Come on, MAGA. You guys should be your man's screwing up. This will probably be the best positive news you hear all day. But that's okay. It didn't tell you the topic, it never does. But the topic is there's still there was somebody on X who got community noted to hell for trying to lie and say Obama didn't have any scandals in his 2 terms. And then of course you go in the comment thread and it's no child left behind. They're all in there. Somebody brought up the tan suit. I'm like, okay, I didn't write this to him, but Reagan had on a tan suit, and y'all play that video every day. So please be quiet. Actually, the fragiles weren't even in there. It was just a whole bunch of refugs and MAGA trying to say, yeah, he did have scandals. Look at this. They're like, okay. And I guarantee if I ask you about one of them, y'all can't give me the details. Ooh, all right. Yes, no. I gotta go do an oil change anyway. So give me my receipt, man. Damn these machines are slow, boy. Ugh. Oh, see, church, see, there you go. There you already got start. I figured you nothing but a Goku fan. I'm just fucking with you. You really finna park right there. Leave it to these Karens, boy. Give it to these Karens, boy. She couldn't even fucking wait. That's gonna be real funny if her gas tank is not on that side. She's gonna look real dumb. But it's a Chevy, so it probably is on the right side. Anyway, yes, Cosmo. We mentioned Gaddafi, but there go Church. Remember, he said he was gonna get us out of the shithole that Bush and them put us in 18 months. It took him 3 years. And he ran on the campaign trail talking about he was not gonna bail out them banks, and then ended up bailing out the banks. Now they're gonna say, well, Bush was out of office, so it had to become his problem. I'm like, he did not have to bail them out. That could have been the ultimate lesson. You're not gonna screw with our economy. But he was afraid that they weren't gonna vote for him or put money behind him when he ran for re-election. So he said, okay, fine. Just like he did with the LGBTQ. He sold us out. But, you know, it is what it is. Gaddafi basically told him, they say years ago that he tried to say, hey, listen, you shouldn't be uniting Africa like that, because Europe and Asia will get mad. And Gaddafi basically told him to go screw himself, because he knew what was going to happen with a united Africa, with the rest of the world. BRICS would have been fully realized by 2012, and he'd have had a problem on his hands. But, you know, here we are now, 16 years later, and BRICS is a problem. So much so that Trump is so scared of BRICS that he's out there mentioning BRICS. But I thought they were not a threat. Why are you mentioning them? Your predecessor, your two predecessors before that, did not think they were a threat. So why are you mentioning it? But okay. Yes, for those who don't know, you could also add that to the scandal list. BRICS started in 2009. It wasn't called BRICS then, but it started in 2009. And the media asked him about that, and he said, who is that? And they don't look like a threat. They were like, oh, okay. Russia and China are involved. He's like, okay, they're not a threat. Okay. Now Trump got Rubio running to South America. He got him running to Panama. He got him now in Saudi Arabia negotiating with the Russians to end that war. And about to sell out Ukraine. So all you jokers with that Ukraine flag in your bio from like 2014, y'all look dumb right now. Where is your free Crimea right now? By the way, you can blame Obama for that too. Fam, they brought up the kids in the cages. They tried to blame Trump for it. People like, no, Obama started that. Oh, they were in that comment thread fighting. I said, let's go. Yeah, BRICS is so dead. BRICS is so dead. He got Marco Rubio in the desert right now. It's so dead. Oh, by the way, remember, Obama was one of the worst negotiators in history. Why are the no scandal folk? Why y'all not outside trying to defend that? By the way, where are all these 100% tariffs that Trump was saying? Not to put this on him, but yeah, now he's talking about reciprocal tariffs. Are you insane? Let me guess. When you send out them 100% tariffs, then people called you up like, word? So y'all don't need this no more. Okay, I'm glad you said that. It's gonna cost us more. So we're not gonna send it. We gotta make some money. Oh man, I swear this weekend we're gonna do a whole MAGA deep dive and we're gonna show them how dumb they were for voting for this man. Oh, and we're gonna be outside when we do it because I want them to show up. I want them to explain this. But back to Obama. Where y'all at? Y'all really trying to run this man in 28? I don't think that would be smart. I know you guys are secretly wanting Congress to extend term limits. I know y'all want that. That would be the worst decision you ever made if you run Obama. That man is 2-0. Let him be undefeated. But maybe y'all don't care about the Democrat Party no more. Maybe y'all don't. Wow. It's just funny that the new administration's outside doing all this work allegedly, and he ain't saying no peep. I'm just saying. Just saying. Usually when Trump screws up, he the first one outside talking. Just saying. But are we getting stoned? The hell I heard about that. Maybe we are. I don't care. It is what it is. All snow is just cold water that's crystallized. That's all it is. Life goes on. Come on, no scandals. Come on. Explain to me how he had no scandals. Come on. Shouldn't be that hard. Tell him everything I just told the crowd was a lie. Before we move on to the next subject, because I got to talk about these Siamese coons real fast. Wait, no Democrats this morning? What happened? Y'all looking for work? Come on now. I mean, we also put on that he said no to reparations. We could put that as a scandal because that's plagued him ever since he said it. We could put that on there too. How he bent over for them Jews. We could put that there too. Oh, you don't know how Obama back in like 2010 bent over for them Jews? You don't know about that? Yeah, look that up one time. He was setting them up for set-asides for the next 20 years. Remember, his administration was the one that championed all that legislation that they're getting now. He set it up. I would not be surprised if there's a picture of him touching the wall over there in Jerusalem or Bethlehem, wherever it is. It wouldn't surprise me. Well, no, Nene, we didn't talk about that yet, but I'm glad you brought that up. The water. Swallow, Negro, swallow, pause. Yes, the water in Flint. But no, you know why they don't like you bringing that up? Because they're going to say Flint water been messed up ever since before Obama. And I'm like, okay, but your man had the opportunity to fix it. And he didn't. Just like he had the opportunity to take the Belle Biv DeVoe with Bush 2 and Clinton on live TV, like he said, and never did it. But that's okay. We understand. Listen, he's 44. It's okay. He's 44 forever. We not hating on the man. We kind of are, but we not hating on him. That's that melanated lingo y'all don't know about, but that's okay. Come on, Democrats. You can own a moderate today. Come on, tell me how he had no scandals, not one. I'm sure, Church, you could go find a picture. I'm sure he went to and kissed the wall. I'm sure. I guess the Democrats really are looking for jobs today. I guess. All right. 2 more subjects, and then I'm going to mentally prepare for work. These Siamese coons. Y'all know who it is. Well, Benghazi Cathy was more Hillary than him, because she was Secretary of State. So that's more on her. But I mean, if you want to attach them to it, that's cool. Do Dems troll or explain as much? No, they yell. They either don't want to engage you, or they'll yell at you and accuse you of being MAGA. I'm like, okay, no. For one, remember, I'm black. I can't be MAGA. They don't like black people, so that doesn't work. And I'm not a coon, so I don't know. And y'all shouldn't even be talking to me like that anyway. Y'all let the whole Rainbow Coalition into the Democrats, and y'all don't even have one cohesive message. But that's okay. So these Siamese coons. We all know about that plane crash in Toronto yesterday. Thank God nobody died. Now, what happened was they were landing, and they said there was a crosswind that was very bad. It threw the plane off, and they came in too hot, and they crash landed, even with the gear down, and then the plane skidded, and it flipped over and burst into flames. Now, again, nobody died. 18 people were injured. 2 of them were critical. So, you know, thankful to the Most High. These Siamese coons come outside and take somebody's meme that insinuated it was 2 black women that flew the plane, when there's no reports out who flew the plane yet, and tried to make a joke out of it. And for once, I actually saw people that aligned with MAGA actually getting their ass paused. Oh yes, the Haiti earthquake too. We forgot about the Haiti earthquake. But you saw how quick he was ready to jump for Japan, right? You saw how quick he was. Talking about that I feel the kinship with Japan, and that I spent a lot of time there. I'm like, you motherfucker. I know. Oh, and we also forgot about the almost what's his stepsister dies from Ray Santoro's fortune that he used and amassed to pillage Southeast Asia. Forgot about that. But back to the Siamese coons. MAGA actually got at him, and I was pleasantly surprised, because I thought they'd be in there keying with it. And they must have. They tried to say it was DEI. Couldn't believe it. But again, such is life. I say broken clock is right twice a day. Maybe Jesus or his father tapped him on the shoulder. At least enough to get you on the escalator before I send your ass down there. They need a lawsuit. What are you gonna sue them for? I'm interested. Tell me more. What we suing them for? I think if they keep going and keep supporting what Trump doing, we gonna become the UK and Germany. You're gonna get arrested for memes. I don't think they want that. Because if they get arrested for memes, that means that opens up civil lawsuits. I mean, I would not be adverse to that. No, one's married to a white woman, one's married to a Mexican. Yeah. It's okay, sir. We know black women pushed you in the locker. That's why you guys had to go do the fitness thing. We understand. We get it. 61 people in here, hit the like. Oh, and since we're talking about MAGA anyway, hi MAGA. Why is your man outside on tarmacs blaming Biden for the egg prices? I thought he said he was gonna get them down first day. Why are we damn near almost 90 days into it? I'm kidding. I know we're not 90 days. It's only been about a month. But what happened? Huh? Come here, MAGA. Let me holler at you. Because we know you have no information with this Obama. We know. Because you guys used to be Democrats before Trump came in. And then you act conservative. You Ashley St. Clair's you. Anyway, come here. Let me holler at you. Why is your man on tarmac saying that it's Biden's fault? Inflation's high. He can't do nothing. Why is he saying that? Huh? Come here. Y'all threw it in all our faces that he was going to fix everything. Where is fixing everything? Fam, what did I tell you? Homan? Now, I'm sorry if y'all thought Homan was going to do something. Why do you think when they nominated this man to run Border Patrol, you didn't find it strange that I didn't say anything? It's not that I didn't know. It's just that I was gonna, if I had said something, if I would have said something, I'd have been labeled a hater. Maybe even possible a tether. I got called a tether last night in a space. It's okay though. I ain't even mad. I cooked the motherfucker that said it. Everybody was praising Tom Homan, right? He gonna clean up the border. He gonna get all these illegals out. And I'm watching people put up these posts and these videos saying this is a great thing. And I'm just sitting there waiting. And now it's damn near been a month. How them deportation numbers looking? How they looking? That's a very good question, Seven. He's not doing a damn thing. Remember, there was supposed to be record deportations right now. Nothing. Now, I did say in that space last night, they're probably waiting until the summertime when it get warmer. Trump, you're going to have to go in front of America and the world in a few weeks at your first State of the Union. And you're going to have to explain this. And don't go up there and lie, because people got the numbers. Don't lie. You literally said, first day, grocery prices are going to go down. They're not going down. And the rumor mill is you and your people, the U.S. government, because that's your government now, we're paying these corporations off to destroy supply. That's what the streets are saying. Lehman, it ain't. You may think it's happening. No. Lehman, here we go. See? That's how they're getting you. Remember, this man said we're gonna have record number of deportations. I've seen the numbers. These ain't records. Think about it like this. If he's doing what you're saying he's doing, why is he not outside reporting on it? You know Trump liked to talk. He liked to bloviate. Think about that. Illegals are not only in New York. I think he's figuring out that his move to end birthright citizenship ain't working. You're talking about changing the Constitution. That's not good. He knows he's going to be a legal battle for years. Then people could stay here and then become citizens. Then what are you going to do? You're going to throw them out? That's more lawsuits. I won't say it's 50 to 100. I'm going to say it's more like he can't go on TV talking about, okay, we got about 1,000 people out around the country today. He can't sell that. At minimum, he has to sell 10,000 a day. At minimum. Because remember, they run around and keep saying there's like, what was the number they said? Like 14 million illegals here? You got to sell 10,000. You can't sell 200. The public ain't going to go for that. But back to these grocery prices one time. Them eggs still going up, family. I read a Consumer Report this morning. You're not going to like this. Who still drinks orange juice? I mean, that's fine if you're right with him on birthright citizenship. Here's the problem. Everybody's up. I'm not trying to scare nobody, but everybody's going to be up. He's messing with Native Americans right now. What makes him what's to say that he doesn't start messing with Black Americans? The only reason why I say he's gonna fail on that end is because you guys have records. That's the only thing. The Native Americans are gonna sit there and try to claim land. That ain't gonna work. Correct. You guys deal with that. No, Seven, I'm not saying you guys ain't gonna be okay. I'm just saying. Just understand. Y'all are the biggest threat to him. I'm just saying. Y'all are the biggest threat, but you've got the biggest shield. So you guys will be okay. But about these grocery prices. Who loves orange juice? Put a one in the comment if you still drink orange juice. Make sure you have those records, Seven. Nah, I'm good. Listen, Wallow, I appreciate that, but I need y'all to use y'all's energy for y'all's lineage. I can take care of myself. It's fine. As a person that comes from an immigrant background, trust me, I'm in a way better position than most. They're gonna, if they send me to Jamaica, I'll be doing lives on the beach. I'll be okay. I'll be fine. I know how to drive a stick shift. I'll be fine. Just give me a boat and let me and a fishing rod. I'll be fine. No, Seven, it's not about being rude. I understand what you're saying. You guys are very protective of your lineage. I respect it. But I read a Consumer Report this morning that says that that hurricane in Florida is actually more disastrous than they want to let on. A lot of the orange crop got hurt. They wanted to hide that. And that's going to be their justification to do more importing of oranges. So be prepared for orange juice to go up. But this is your man's, right? He said he was going to fix everything. I don't see nothing being fixed. Now they're going to come in here and tell me it's only been a month. I thought your man said we were working during the transition. So it was more than a month. If you got that Costco card, you better go. That's the last place they go to jack up prices. Because they know most people don't have them cards. Well, that too. The snowstorm too. From what I read, they said the hurricane. They didn't say anything about the snowstorm. That was probably... I don't even remember the date of that report. It might have been old. That was probably before the snowstorm. But yeah, they already said it was in trouble. And now the farmers, this is the best part. The farmers that voted for him, they're now pissed. This one farmer said he lost almost $500,000 when Trump got in. I said, son of a bitch. But again, y'all didn't want to listen to nobody. Oh, Florida, listen, Florida gonna be fun this summer. How much you want to bet they're gonna say, Cassie, how much you want to bet they're gonna say if Florida is gonna have record heat? How much you want to bet? Farmer TikTok that is some info. We gonna have that this weekend. Farmer Twitter and Farmer TikTok. Boy. And remember when they lied to us and said that there's no such thing as leaving MAGA videos? Guess what? They there. We gonna watch some more. No, they said this year is gonna be worse, Cassie. They said it's gonna be worse. I say it's gonna be worse. That humidity is gonna be a son of a bitch this year. Oh, 7. That would be a great idea. You better go get your seeds now. Seeds, they're projecting you're supposed to jump about 15% by this spring. I would go get that now. I would go get your berries, your watermelon, go get your herbs, and go get your pumpkin. By the way, if you didn't know, they import pumpkins from Mexico. If you didn't know. Oh, man, I love this country. You perpetually... Well, shit, then y'all getting 150. Shit. Y'all motherfucking land... Y'all lawnmower is gonna melt. This is nasty. God, is anything grown here anymore? Rice. We grow rice. We grow some things. It's just not enough. And it doesn't help that all these corporations have more power than the government. That's why they can take their stuff overseas and the government can't force them to come back. I'm sure they're going crazy right now. It always goes crazy when it starts snowing. What I want to see them steel prices. I want to see what that steel market gonna look like this summer. That's what I want to see. Come on, America. Y'all, fam, they more excited that some Republican lawmaker wants to make Trump's birthday a federal holiday than trying to fix these prices. Next, they're gonna say we want MAGA Day. What that mean? That mean y'all get to dress up like white supremacists and just walk the streets all day and nobody bothers you? All right. Okay. Then them two coons said this morning or yesterday that MAGA's here to stay. Either you get on the MAGA train or you're gonna get run over. I'm like, y'all are the dumbest people I've ever seen. You think the Republicans are really riding with y'all right now? They are going to sabotage y'all, and it's gonna be funny as hell. They're already plotting your demise with the Democrats for 26. If you think JD is going to be your representative in 28, you're insane. And you just showed me that you know nothing about politics. They really think they're going to change DC into MAGAville. They were so happy when they saw those TikToks of people in the DMV area selling their homes. They think they can move there. Like Trump is going to stay there past January 20th, 2029. Raymond is really not. I know people in DC. MAGA don't get no traction down there. This man says already MAGA. Oh, it's MAGAville, right? But why do all them senators that are MAGA and representatives that are MAGA, the first shot they get a week off, they run home? Seven, will you talk to him? They said it's MAGAville, yet Muriel Bowser is still their mayor. You think they're gonna stay around her? I have yet to see MAGA in Sophie's or Anacostia. I have yet to see it. Let me guess. They just pass through, go to Georgetown, get their shopping done, and run right back to where? Virginia? Central Virginia? If he only knew how many people in DC hate MAGA. But, you know. He said it's already MAGAville. Listen, MAGA don't like chicken wings, so how can y'all sit there? MAGA is allergic to mambo sauce. You didn't know that? They took a bite of mambo sauce and said it tastes too much like Chicago. It was too ethnic. We don't like it. They tried to go to Giant, right? This show you. They found out it was DEI, they was in trouble. They were like, how the hell are we going to get some food? Giant said they're not giving up their DEI policies. Where are we going to shop? The fuck? Where did Tucker used to live? Can we make that a national landmark? You mean the same house where the goddamn left went up in there and was playing sounds he couldn't sleep? He had to go get guns? That one? Think about it like that, family. MAGA want to run around talk about Second Amendment and they can't get no guns in D.C. But Tucker can, and Tucker ain't MAGA. But all right. MAGA really gonna sit in a city at an area where you can't have guns. Okay. All right. Imagine MAGA trying to eat that DC Chinese food. This tastes like immigration. Huh? What did you just say? It tastes like immigration. Where's the red areas of Virginia? The South, asshole. Glenn Youngkin's a Republican, isn't he? We'll go there. I'm like, okay. And he about to leave. So then what are you going to do? They're going to put a Democrat there. What are you going to do? You going to move again? Oh, you're going to go to Maryland. They got Wes Moore. You going to move again? He up next year. What if he gets re-election? You going to move again? Oh, go to West Virginia where there's really no opportunities like that. And they're changing business laws according to Tim Pool. That's why he's leaving. You're going to go there. Oh, man. MAGA don't get it. They're so blinded, they don't even realize they're being isolated all over the country. They don't even realize it. MAGA, let me help you. When your man leaves in 2029, you do realize you're going to be the most ostracized people in this country. You're finally going to figure out what it means to have the aura of a black person without the swagger. I guarantee you, leading up to that man leaving, you're going to see a whole bunch of MAGA influences and those that will ride with MAGA start deleting their shit off their pages. It's going to be subtle at the beginning, but probably the last 2 months, it's just going to be a massive wipe. And the ones that are going to stay entrenched because they ain't got nowhere else to go, they're going to run around and start outing each other. So sad. Well, 7, they don't want that smoke in Richmond. They had a water problem a couple weeks ago. You know MAGA, well, you know what? That might work for them. MAGA don't like water. They don't like showering. So that might have worked for them. But by the way, before I go, let me tell you about this space I was in yesterday. Now, I was in this space with a lot of people I didn't know, but there was a couple of people in there I knew from like X. One of them being CC Freeman. They had this Ecuadorian up there. They had some Ecuadorian up there flip-flopping between reparations. He was in there dissing black women, this, that, the third. And I had to jump in and tell him, like, how are you sitting there cracking on black people here where in your homeland They can't even get a fair trial. Your economy is in the toilet right now. Y'all just got $25,000 from the government through USAID to do LGBTQ stuff. Then he tried to roast Jamaica, which y'all know me. I'll roast Jamaica for the bullshit they do. But I'll defend Jamaica because this fool tried to tell me that his people took him to Jamaica on vacation. He tried to buy weed from somebody on the beach and they ain't give him his weed. And I was like, okay. He couldn't even tell me what beach or where Jamaica he was at. They try to bring up bleaching and all that. I'm like, sir, they can bleach all they want. Baby's still gonna come out black. Y'all motherfuckers got Sammy Sosa as one of your national heroes. Cut it out. That's y'all's Latin hero. I know he's not Ecuadorian. I'm just saying. It was. I wish they would have recorded it, but it was a trip. Mm, mm, mm. Y'all did something. I gotta give it to y'all. Y'all did something. Did Jamaica perfect? Hell no. I wish they'd fight more, but they don't want to fight. I don't know why. I know why. They want to go to England. That motherfucker talking about, well, look what y'all are racist against Haitians. I'm like, no, we're not. We tell them to go back home. That's not racist. We put them on the boat and they go right back. That's not racist. Now, what the Bahamas are doing, you can construe that as racism. They beating the fuck out of them. What was the space about? It was just them discussing, Black American things. But I was like, I saw a couple people in there that I know, so I said, let me go in there and look, see what they was talking about. And they was just talking to this dude when I walked in there, and you want to talk about some ignorant Latinos, fam. I know my roasting skills ain't up to par with y'all's, but I was giving this boy the business yesterday. I was actually proud of myself. I actually had motherfuckers in there laughing. I was shocked. So thank y'all again for helping me out. He couldn't even defend his homeland. I had him triggered though. The motherfucker, when I started bringing up how the Japanese took him over, he got triggered. But it is what it is. Because Wallow J, you know the answer to that, brother. The black spaces are where the conversations are fun. That's where they get the visibility from. Think about it. That joke Myron Gaines, right? Emerald Foodle. Yeah, he runs his own KKK spaces, right? They don't get no traction after he ends them. Nobody goes back and talks about him. Somebody black could go do a whole space. You could have clips in there for days. Or if the subject is about black people, you could have clips for days. The reason he was talking about Jamaica because Jamaica is low-hanging fruit. He was in there trying to shit on the Caribbean. I'm like, sir, Latin America ain't no better. All your leaders are sitting there trying to beat Trump. The president in his homeland just said 27% tariffs on Mexican goods. I asked him point blank, why is your president trying to beat Trump with these tariffs? That does not help your economy. This fool had the nerve to tell me we don't need those Mexican products. So you don't need their fruits and vegetables. You don't need their manufacturing because you're not producing in your country. You don't need their oil. And you think you're going to survive on the world stage. And he's like, so why do Venezuelans come over to our country? I was like, because Venezuela was supposed to be the jewel of South America and the U.S. intervened. That's why. When the homeland is desperate, what do people do? They run. Now, there goes Seven talking about she loved Texas. There you go. I'm going to leave Texas alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. I had some jokes ready. Repurpose what? Repurpose all that extra food that the USAID farmers now have? What extra food? What are you talking about? Wait, Angry Jenkins, you got to explain that. What extra food? I did not know these USAID farmers had extra food. They should be selling it then. If they're not going to be subsidized, they might as well sell it, get a profit out of it, and ride out. Where is this extra food? Evan said she ready to get out of Maryland. She trying to leave the 240. You see that? Seven about to run back to New York. The food that the Ohio farmers are saying they relied on USA to distribute. You do know they'll get in trouble if they do that. What them farmers don't like to tell you is they signed a contract that basically the government runs their farm. And if they tried to sell that food on their own, the government will sue them. They don't like telling y'all that. That's why that guy said he lost almost $500,000 when Trump got in, because the contract got changed. Wait, ain't Maryland 2402? Ain't 401 Baltimore? That's why sometimes it pays to be independent. Hell, some of y'all were here last year when I did that story about those farmers out in the West Coast, where they said all the independent farmers, they're basically the small farmers, they're all gone. And now, the few they got up there, they're in danger of closing. Now, Katsy, you know they're not going to avoid those $1 billion that they're getting every month. You know that. Well, billions every year, I should say. I shouldn't say every month. That motherfucker said go Ravens. Now, y'all want to talk about some dirty bird. When are y'all going to get your man a competent wide receiver? It's not that hard nowadays to run an independent farm. Why do you think a lot of these truckers are not going into these corporations? They're doing it themselves. All you need is an app and a reliable means of transportation. That's all you need. We up next. What, for the lottery? For the draft? Top 5? The Baltimore Cravens. They're craving that 2013 relevancy again. They're craving it. And I'm a Giants fan saying that. We're the reason you have that championship. We had let the Eagles run so we could fly. There was a joke there too, but I'm going, out of respect for Baltimore and y'all's crabs, I'm going to be quiet. That's what y'all should take a cue from the Japanese and grind up them crab shells and put little mounds in y'all's locker room. Maybe that'll help. Yes, Cleveland is getting a WNBA team in the next couple years. Yes. Remember Super Bowl 35? Yeah, I remember it. I do. We were outmatched. We were. Okay. And it took y'all 12 years to get another one. We won 2 in that span. What are you trying to say to me? How many times y'all beat the Patriots in the playoffs one time? How many times has Tom Brady sunned y'all? Let me know. Hell, we don't even have to go to the Ravens. When the last time the Orioles won? When was the last time y'all was relevant? When Cal Ripken retired? Or was it when, what was his name? Delman Young? Was it Delman Young when he hit that big hit, that 3-run double in the wild card series? Yes, we suck. We do. Hopefully we get a decent quarterback this draft. You're right, we suck. I'd rather rebuild than have Harbaugh still running my team. How long y'all gonna let that white man run your team? How long? Now, Wallow J, you don't want to be talking about no sorry ass teams. Don't start. You're one of the easiest divisions in the country, and you can't get more than 4 wins. Don't start. Thank you so much. We remembered when you said you were pounding the turf. We remember this. Look, there you go. See? Now he gonna blame ownership. You see this? Now we're not gonna blame the people running the plays or the people who are on the field. We're gonna blame ownership. As a Giant fan, I could blame the Maras right now. I don't. I blame the product. Now knock it off. You got a whole state to yourself and you can't win? Come on, son. At least Tampa got an excuse. They got the Dolphins south. New Orleans at least has a chip the last 15 years. In Atlanta, I don't know what the fuck they doing. At least they went to the Super Bowl the last decade. I fuck with Cam Newton. That nigga didn't go down for that ball. Pause. Here we go. Now he gonna say the owner did not let people do their job. So you're trying to compare your owner to Jerry Jones. Okay. And you want to say something about the Giants. How many chips y'all got? Y'all ain't been relevant since Steve Smith left. They go 7. There she go. She trying to tell you things that are true. I could just imagine y'all on WBAL talking about something. What do you think Lamar Jackson and the Ravens and Coach Harbaugh, how do they move forward this year? Well, what I think they need to do is they need to, get him a reliable number one receiver. You think they need a number one receiver? Yeah, that's true. And then, we can see what it sees. I mean, we have Derrick Henry, so at least we have a running game. You have a running game for true. And that he had to turn off his mic because he had to eat a crab cake because that's how y'all get down. I mean, that's fine. Do your thing. T. Higgins, that's not happening. Cincinnati's not letting him go to a rival. That's not happening. If that happens, Joe Burrow's leaving. And that's true. You Baltimore, I ain't even gonna hold you. As much of y'all Baltimore niggas be pissing me off, y'all women, man, y'all make me fold. I ain't gonna hold you. That Baltimore accent from a female make me fold. I ain't even gonna hold you. My wife lucky she met me. Cause if I didn't know her and I hadn't gone to Baltimore, I might not have come back. I'm dead serious. Between that and New Orleans, y'all make me fold. I ain't even gonna hold you. And y'all know but an Amtrak ride away too. You go see my baby in about 2.5 hours. The first thing you should like, hey Mike, how you doing? Y'all motherfuckers must sound crazy in bed. But like, that's yours. Just do it. Do it. Oh my lord. All right. Y'all be on Jeopardy. Y'all be like, famous slogans for 500. This commercial featuring Michael Jordan signature shoe was a catchphrase for Nike. Yes. What is just do it? That's correct. Wait. Alex and Trebek be like, what did you just say? Can you repeat that? Just do it. Uh, can we accept that? Judges say we can accept it. Shout out to the great city of Baltimore. Y'all say y'all look like the type. If y'all say I want a Mountain Dew, you probably say do correctly. Like, wait a minute, you can say Mountain Dew correctly, but you can't say do correctly. What is it? How you want to carry fast? How you want to carry? Shaky jiggly, yo. Who made that track? I'm saying though, who young weak beat? Big Fat Morning Show. You ain't right, girl. The New York niggas don't know nothing about that. I'm in New York, they be listening to some bullshit in New York. Oh my god. That motherfucker wrote 92Q. Oh. Hey, okay. We gonna play a game real fast. What what quarter did Tatum Man get shot at in 88? Which one was it? Come on, Seven. I know you know this answer. Come on now. What quarter did Tatum Man get shot at in 88? She said she don't know. That's supposed to be Baltimore history. I thought they teach you that in school. Come on now. You ain't right, girl. Oh, okay? So you moved there in 2000. All right, cool. So now I'm gonna ask you a 2000 question. All right. What kind of car did Snoop get killed in? Yes, I want to know what car Snoop got killed in. I claim Baltimore. They don't claim me. That don't. I don't care about none of that. They remind me I'm an outsider. Okay, okay. All you gotta say then is pit beef is your official sandwich. That's your official food of the city. Don't claim me again. That ain't what I asked you, Casey. I said what kind of car. I want the make and model. I'll give you bonus points if you tell me what color. They don't like. I know they don't like New York, especially the women. You get smooth with it. All right. Casey just looked that shit up. Um, wait, how they say dog? They say dude. Look at my little dude. Oh my god. Oh, oh my god. It's Doug. Oh my god. It's Doug. Morning. All right, I gotta go to work. They say Doug. My Doug's funny. Huh? You watching Nickelodeon? Okay. All right, y'all. I gotta go to work. I'll see y'all later. Y'all take care, stay safe. You know what to do when the agents of chaos come to mess up your existence.